The church was unquestionably wrong. That's just part of the online apology released by the Archdiocese of Vancouver Wednesday afternoon, nearly 1 week after the world learned the remains of 215 Indigenous children were found on the grounds of a former residential school in Kamloops. Archbishop J. Michael Miller is offering condolences from the Catholic Church following last week's grisly discovery. In a 14-part Twitter thread posted 6 days after the announcement of the discovery, Miller says, in light of the heartbreaking disclosure of the remains of 215 children at the former Kamloops Indian Residential School, I am writing to express my deep apology and profound condolences to the families and communities that have been devastated by this horrific news. He goes on to say, if words of apology for such unspeakable deeds are to bring life and healing, they must be accompanied by tangible actions that foster the full disclosure of the truth. Truth comes before reconciliation. He also says we will be fully transparent with our archives and records regarding all residential schools and strongly urge all other Catholic and government organizations to do the same. Our records regarding the Kamloops Indian Residential School to Kamloops Tishawampuk were provided to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and will remain available for review.
Because the schools were operated by both Protestant and Catholic churches and different religious orders here in Canada, different churches have provided levels of apology and levels of redress that it varies a great deal. Yeah.
Tricia Logan is the head of research and engagement at the Residential School History and Dialogue Center at the University of British Columbia.
The schools ran for 150 schools over 150 years. There isn't a very accurate number for the number of children who attended the schools, but of course that was part of the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and also part of the stories that survivors tell today and told during the commission.
Father Larry Lynn is an assistant pastor at a church in Port Coquitlam and spoke with City News on Monday on behalf of the Archdiocese. He said he stands by the work Archbishop Miller has done.
He's been actively working to do the things that are being asked. And one of those things is to communicate to the people, to the congregation, to his flock.
City News asked the Archdiocese for another on-camera interview Wednesday and was declined, but was told you might find it helpful to know that the Archbishop has apologized twice before, in 2013 and in 2015. Even if the church cooperates completely, Logan says we will never likely get a fulsome picture of what happened, and it's expected there will be Indigenous families that never find answers.
Is about unmarked burials, but also missing children, because it's for children who never returned home, and that means sometimes that the children passed away, but it also means there is a significant number of children who just simply didn't return home to their communities.
In Vancouver, Ria Renouf, City News.